Welcome to Culturally Appropriate, the podcast where we explore the stories, issues, and moments shaping our culture and our community.
There's a large part of the U.S. that believes everything is on TV.
Yeah, of course.
I think every state outside of L.A.
I mean, I think if you called it fictional show inspired by real facts, TV, okay, but you're calling it reality TV. I just think it should be called, inspired by your life show. I mean, they'll ask you questions, but then they'll be like, here's your punchline.
Yeah.
We're important too.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what the people are giving me crap about. The punchline that they're giving me. So in my head, I'm like, you guys are geniuses. Because we already have a strong story that is real. I'm really pregnant.
Right.
I'm really having a baby.
Right.
She is also really pregnant.
Right.
We're really pregnant at the same time. Why make it this story like we're moving to Miami and I'm in this messed up place and you are in this mansion when it's not factual, and then people would assume my finances are messed up when it's the other way around.
That part.
It is denigrating to my character.
Of course.
It's like when you dingle some money in front of some people, you can make them do a lot.
Everyone's got a price.
For me, being on the show was more validation for my baby. So when I got on, I was very blindsided by what was coming out. The accident storyline, the trapping him storyline, that was all news to me. That was very upsetting to me to find out that, because I would have appreciated you owning your shit. I wanted it, we tried it. I mean, we even talked about in vitro, we were tracking ovulation. Like, how can you say that even for your child to see it later on in life and think that he was an accident, or think that I trapped you, and people online telling me you should have got an abortion, he didn't want that baby, you just try to trap him with no, he did wanted that baby very much. So I am just fighting for my family at the end of the day. I didn't care about the money because I also had to fight about the pay rate, but for me, that wasn't the case. I didn't want to be famous on the show. I just wanted my son not to be a secret. I wanted him to have the same treatment, the same respect, the same validation. But instead, I go on the show, they flip completely the narrative. We talked about it. I'm like, okay, I want to have a platform to share my narrative, to share my side of the story. But you guys go there and completely flip the truth.
Right.
So if I have to write a book about it, I will. Hi guys, this is Nadia Beddini, your favorite side chick.
Michael made me a girlfriend. He took me to Italy, flew me first class. Me unprotected. Me every other day. So I'm not sure why you directing your anger towards me. It's misdirected, lady.
People think I wanted to get on this show very much. I was clout chasing the most. I had no idea about the show. If I wasn't told about the show, I would have never found out until it aired. So I was actually brought onto the show from my son's father that mentioned it. And, he wanted a strong storyline. He wanted to secure the bag. So he had to bring everything to the table. I have this going on and this going on. And he even brought up other girls that he was seeing just to make it more interesting. Like, he wanted to seal the deal. So I never asked you to be on the show. I never said, are you going to bring me on the show? I want to be on the show. Are you doing the show? I had no idea. You brought it up to me, and I'm appreciative about it because it is an opportunity and it is feeding my family, but I would have expected a little bit of accountability.
I'm really proud of you, so thank you for keeping stuff to yourself. I don't want no stress.
You know it's hard though. I look crazy.
What you mean?
Let's just not act like it was an accident. You thought that she couldn't get pregnant. And you wanted another baby. And I wanted to get pregnant. And then it just happened that we both got pregnant at the same time. And it's crazy, but it was no accident.
It's really crazy how you shoot the season and then while you're still shooting, they're airing some of the episodes. So you are having this reality shock like, oh, that's what they're doing? So honestly, the last few weeks that I was supposed to go shoot, I declined. I was not happy to go back. I knew it was manipulative, it was twisted, and it wasn't the truth, which I'm also very confused. How can you call something a reality show when it's not real?
Yeah.
You know, it should have a different verbiage. It's very misleading for the people out there that think that everything it is factual. So yeah, also the unscripted part, also not very truth. They do tell you some lines to say. Right. It's the punchline. It's the famous punchline when you're in green screen. It's like, okay, this is the punchline. And we're important too. And that's exactly the punchline that I get criticized for.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you guys know how to stir the pot. You know how to be controversial.
Right.
Because to me, that was just acting. But then people take it like I'm really obsessed or I'm broke because I need somebody to move me to Miami and put me in this trap house when they're living in a mansion, when that's not the case.
Right. And that's the thing, is like, because you're being attacked real time on the blogs by fans of his, fans of the shows, people who think they know. Does someone say, hey, did you see this article, or is it on your feed? Like, how do you get bad news?
I definitely get like stuff shared to me. Mm-hmm. Look at this. And sometimes I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
Right.
Like, be mad or like go to the blogs and write a comment that nobody's gonna see. At the end of the day, they've been on TV before.
Yeah.
For many years.
Yeah.
They have fans. I don't. So it's harder, definitely, to try to share your point of view, your side. And it's hurtful, but I am a grown woman and I take whatever comes with it. But it's definitely, and then there was like this other girl that's supposed to be the best friend. And she's like, look online. Nobody has your side. Look at the comments. Look online. Everybody is going against you. And it's like, yeah, no shit. Like, you being a jump off / to be actress for years, and you have your fans. She got her fans, he got his fans, and nobody, a very few people understand my side, especially because the show is twisting everything. But, sometimes you're like, the truth. Like, you, in your own head, what's real, Nadia. Right. Like, just don't worry about the noise. You know what's real. But it's hard because you want the world validation. You want the fact to be out there, just to be like, hey, I wasn't what is being portrayed. Like, I was actually flown to Ghana. I was flown to Italy. We took pictures, Getty images together. We, were at events together, birthday parties together, dinner together. Like, I was not just in a house. Like, we were going out together. A lot of people knew about us. She knew about us. And A lot of people knew about me, didn't know about her. Like a lot of people met me with him. So yeah, it happened really fast. So I get it. And I never really wanted to take nobody's place.
Right.
Like I said before, I believe that that person wanted polygamy, which I still believe they do. I just believe that they don't want to own it, so they rather be messy, because you're being messy. You're going out and you're having multiple relationships. It's not just occasional sex. You're going to these people's house, you're meeting their kids, you letting them drive your car, you're there for the daughter's graduation, you take them on trips. Like, it's not occasional sex. So let's own it. Like, I am all about not being a hypocrite.
Right.
Am I into polygamy? Not particularly, but I would accept it if a man is being truthful. That's not my dream. Oh my God, I dream to be a sister wife in this, castle with all my sister wives. Like, no, that is not my dream. But that is reality of successful men these days that want multiple relationship.
Right.
They want customizable relationship.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure I wasn't the best candidate for reality fake TV. For fake TV. I don't even want to call it reality, but I don't think I'm a good candidate. I remember that after some things happened, and, I don't want to spoil it, but there was some events that happened that changed the narrative, things switched up, and they were like, okay, now from now on, you and baby daddy will take Miami. It's gonna be like you and him will take Miami. We want you guys to be like the power couple taking Miami. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that, because he did not have my back. He called me a side chick here, a side chick there. Like, I am not a doormat. Like, if you guys are making him do all this embarrassing shit to me, you think that I'm just gonna follow the narrative for a storyline? Like, I would never do that. I don't know what kind of people you guys deal with that are okay with anything, but they literally told me, like, my producer pulled me aside and was like, okay, so since they broke up and it's gonna be you and him take Miami. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. The reality is that I'm mad at him for not having my back. And I can't fake it. I am hormonal, postpartum, emotional. I am never gonna go on my pride. Right. Like, I would never just go against my pride. Right. For what? The storyline is the storyline. The check is the check, is whatever. If I do this or I do that, I still get paid the same.
Right.
So I'm going to be true to myself also for the people out there. I don't want them to think that after all that has been said, just because they broke up, I want to take Miami with you.
Right.
Fuck no.
Right.
You can find somebody else to do it, and they did. Right. They found multiple cast member that need a storyline that we're okay with doing that.
Right.
But they couldn't get me to do it. I'm actually my own person outside the show, right. And I don't ever want to be associated with that. And I am not the type that chase a man. Never been. Whoever know me in real life know the places I've been to, the room I've been to, the things that I aspire to do. So before the show, I've produced films. I produced a documentary about homelessness in LA. I produced a short film about police brutality. I'm from Italy, and I'm Egyptian and Italian. So I've always had people come up to me and be like, you're Italian? Are you fully Italian? Or you're not Italian? Or are you black? So I wanted to share that there is black, mixed, brown people in Italy. Like, it's not the 1800, which also in the 1800 there was, and they try to hide it in history. And there was a Roman emperor that were black, and there was a duke in Florence that was also an illegitimate son, and he was also black, and they try to hide it, and they never painted it, and they don't put it in the history book. So I just wanted to share it. So I have this short content on YouTube. It's called Black Italians. And then I have My Milan. It's the short film about my city. I'm from Milan. And then I have the homelessness documentary. So I've always liked to be involved, and I always like to storytell. That's kind of my thing. And also on the show, I'm going to do a song, which is a diss track. So I've been doing music before that. And the diss track is nothing crazy, but honestly, they would ask me, okay, what do you want to shoot next? Then, since you don't want to do the fake me and him taking Miami, what do you want to do? So I would come up with option, and nothing was good. I was like, okay, I want to have a yacht party with the girls, maybe to like not think about it. I have a friend that has a yacht in Miami. I have girls, let's shoot something on the yacht. No, like, they didn't like it. Then I'm like, okay, well, we can do something where, I don't know, we go feed the homeless, like something positive. They didn't like it. Then I'm like, all right, well, I can do a diss track. Yes, let's do that. So they literally gave me 2 days to complete the song and shoot a scene in the studio. And I thought it was something fun. It was just something different to do instead of keep talking about baby daddy and fiance and, you know, this drama. Like, it's just drama and drama and drama. So I'm like, okay, I like to do music. Let me do a diss track. Like, that doesn't mean that I really like feel that way. There are definitely things that need to be ironed out. Like, there's things that need to be forgotten.
Yeah.
But this track was just something fun that I wanted to do. Something different, something entertaining.
Right.
And yeah, hopefully it's going to be on the show. I don't know how the edit is going to be. I also was on another reality show on Zeus. I was on One More Chance season 2. Yeah, I'm just trying to, but I've always been kind of into entertainment.
Right.
I lived in New York. You know, I'm an immigrant, so I'm here by myself. I don't have any family here. So I moved from Milan to New York and then here. So I just been hustling my whole life.
Who do you vent to when these articles come out, when you got to fight, when you need someone to watch the baby? Like, where's your support?
Myself.
This becomes a therapy session right now.
myself, and I. Maybe you can be my support system, but it's really random. It's really random in LA. Sometimes you really get support from the Starbucks cashier. No, for real.
That's crazy.
It's just be like you going through something, and then you just have that moment when you connect with somebody.
Right.
So, I mean, my support system, I don't have a support system. I left that toxic situation. They're not going to know unless I speak on it. You guys are only going to believe what you see on TV. Right. So you're not going to see that. You're not going to see me telling the producer I'm not doing that fake storyline. You're not going to see me telling the producer I'm not coming back to Miami so that you guys can twist everything I say.
Right.
You're not going to see that. And it's very frustrating when you don't have a platform.
Right.
And so I appreciate that.
Right.
And, you know, that's all I'm trying to get is my name cleared out. And yeah, a lot of people can be like, oh, you knew, da-da-da. But you guys don't know the truth of Hollywood couples.
Right.
Not living together not even in the same state, seeing each other once a month, just being there when the cameras are rolling.
Right.
You guys don't see that. The
Right.
guys out there, they don't know that a Hollywood couple doesn't really live together,
Right.
and they don't see each other often, and they're only there to take photos.
That part.
They don't know that. But, like, I'm hanging out with this person, no issue. No issue about taking photo, doing a video, posting. Never an issue. The person telling me, you're my wifey, you're my girl, you're my baby. We're going to buy a house together. Like, all of this. And it's okay. Yes, I've been played. Okay, that's cool. Guys do that all the time. But I wasn't just delusional. What God has in store for me, that's what I want. I don't think that I have the leverage to decide what I want. I think this world, this life is handed to you. And what I want is go back to myself. I want to go back to telling stories. I want to go back to talking about social issues, or talking about feminism, sexuality, beauty, fashion, the things that I love. I don't want to talk about my baby daddy forever. I don't want to talk about reality TV forever. I appreciate the platform. I love my son to death, and I love my baby daddy too. As much as I don't like him, it's cool. He's a good person. I'm happy that where I'm at right now, because through all the drama, it taught me a lot.
Right.
But I'm happy to move on. Do I want to be remembered as that? I mean, I don't have a lot of control over it.
Yeah.
But if I do, I will make sure that I express what I've been through, the betrayal, the gaslighting, the humiliation. And it's normal. We all go through it. I'm sure I'm not the first one that has been lied to.
Me and you, we never gonna be cool. Me and you, we never gonna be cool. You talked about my seat, I don't respect it. Fuck you and your perspective. Keep it on the playground or get active. You not a real bitch, you a counterfeit. Undercover freak, only do it for the clicks. Walk around like your shit don't stink. Why don't you ask him how many times he came inside me?
Hi, my name is Nadia Beddini, and you've just been buzzed.